Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. HCA Today is a public forum of student expression. Students make all content decisions and opinions do not necessarily represent those of Horse Creek Academy.
Howdy Stallions! Today we go back to the Spotlight Showcase and reveal obstacles teachers faced on maternity leave. HCA Today starts now. I'm Izzy Wicks and it's Tuesday, May 14th, 2024. Today is Dance Like a Chicken Day. Students gathered in the gym to perform the Spotlight Spectacular Showcase on May 3rd. The dance and theater students performed a solo, duet, and group numbers. At the end of the showcase, they announced the next production, Beauty and the Beast.
My favorite part was definitely watching the dance team dance. They did a great job and I hope to see them again.
I loved singing my little songs. I love being on stage and it was just such a great experience. I just love theater.
My favorite part was probably Annabelle's dancing to Popular. I think she made up that whole choreography by herself from what I've heard, and that was just too good.
My favorite part was warming up in the giant circle beforehand.
HCA seniors, mark your calendars for Friday, May 24th. It's time for our annual senior walk across the campus. Join us in the elementary commons at 8:30 a.m. and be sure to wear your graduation regalia. You'll be parading through our elementary, middle, and high school buildings as your fellow HCA students cheer you on and celebrate your upcoming graduation. Students may only take exams on a date other than the designated date if prior approval is given from the HCA administration. Parents should send a written notification via email or a signed parent note at least 10 days prior to the exam date. Apply for 2024 to 2025 HCA High School Student Council. You can have a voice on special student events around the school year. See Mr. Mulkey in room 115A for more details. It's common for a teacher to be absent, but some students report obstacles during the absence. HCA Today reporter Kaylee Fulgham spoke to teachers and students.
Students learn well when there is a teacher present, but what happens when the teacher's not there?
We didn't have very much direction because the sub didn't really know what she was doing, so we kind of had to teach ourselves the material.
A lot of the time the stuff doesn't get submitted, so we get bad grades for the week because the stuff wasn't there and we couldn't have done it, and so we couldn't submit it.
In Dr. Spate's English 2 class, the grades between quarter 2 and quarter 3 dropped by an average of 54 points when she left for maternity leave.
Kids that attempted to do the assignments while I was out are pretty well prepared.
I feel like there's a lot of things that we just haven't gone over and that we should.
It was just hard, getting the answers right when you don't know what you're doing.
Maternity leave is when a teacher misses school after having a baby. This sometimes impacts the student's performance.
When I got back, I had about 60 students with incompletes for 9 weeks.
A lot of students not turning in assignments, and so I had definitely a decline in my class averages when I was on maternity leave.
I spent about 2 months planning out and creating the assignments for my students.
I tried to do things that weren't just traditional sub-plans.
Some students even took it upon themselves to study on their own time.
Me and my friends had a study session. We had about a couple of them. We had a couple study sessions where we taught ourselves the material that we hadn't learned yet.
As much as students oppose when their teacher is gone, there are limits to what teachers can and cannot do on maternity leave.
We would like for them to not communicate with the students or parents. We would like for them to refer them to the substitute teacher that's assigned to that room. If they want to do any type of planning or anything like that for when they return, it's on volunteer basis only.
Because I wanted to make sure that my students were fully prepared, and it's hard to do that when I'm not in the room.
You don't want to leave 2 months worth of busy work for anybody, because that's just a waste of everybody's time.
Even though students struggle when a teacher is on maternity leave, teachers work their hardest to plan and prepare for their absence. Reporting for HCA Today, I'm Kaylee Fulgham.
Thanks, Kaylee. That wraps up today's show. Reporting for HCA Today, I'm Izzy Wicks, and it's a good day to have a good day.